I'm sure you're hearing a lot of hype about AI agents and how they are revolutionizing the tech space. And while yes, I would agree with that, I think it's really easy to get lost in understanding what are AI agents and how can we really use them, especially in the recruiting space. How can we use them to get new clients, get new leads, and get new conversations booked? And that's exactly what we'll be diving into in this video here. At its core, an AI agent is an autonomous software system that is able to execute on a string of tasks with little to no human supervision. They can do things like data analysis, they can do internet research, they can manage your emails, all of these different things that we humans usually do, but they can do it in a fraction of the time. And then as this relates to the sales world and the recruiting world, we have been using a lot of AI agents specifically within Flynt to automate the process of building manual lead lists. So instead of spending hours and hours each day, each week, each month combing through LinkedIn or combing through the job boards to find open roles in your niche and then identifying the hiring managers and then getting their contact information, adding into a list, we can automate all of that with our AI agents. And so in this video, I want to pull up my Flynt account and I want to show you exactly the steps that Flynt's AI agents are going through to automate this process for you. And I did want to highlight this video is not about the process of creating an AI agent within Flynt. We have many other videos on this channel that do exactly that. But this video is talking more about the process that the AI agents are taking once you give Flynt your criteria to search for the open roles, the hiring managers, their contact information, and what that looks like from Flynt's perspective. So just a few moments ago, I created a new AI agent within Flynt. And I told this agent I wanted it to find for me leads, aka open roles for software engineering positions in San Francisco. And I told it I wanted to find companies under 100,000 employees. And for the job titles, I wanted to find engineering managers, directors of engineering, VP of engineering, CTOs, all of the different hiring manager titles that I think could be good fits for the open software engineering roles. And so as you can see, what Flynt is now doing, this AI agent has gone to work for me. So this AI agent is working and it's going through each of these steps here shown on this page. I like to think of it like the Domino's pizza tracker, where you can see each step of the process. You can see what's going on at every stage. And so the first step, the step it's currently in, is the finding jobs piece. And so this is the first thing that the Flynt agent needs to do. So first is scraping the web to find all of the software engineering positions that are open in the last 24 hours in the San Francisco Bay Area. So that's the first thing that we need to do. It's going to amass this big list of all these software engineering roles that fit our criteria so far. And then as it goes through each subsequent step, it will then begin to whittle it down and get even more targeted for us. So we'll give this just a few seconds and then it should move on to the filtering companies piece. Okay, so as you can see here, the agent has now moved on to the filtering companies tab. And so some of the criteria I gave it in, so some of the company criteria I gave the agent is I only want companies under 100,000 employees. And then I also don't want any companies that are in the staffing or recruiting industry. And so from, as you can see, it found 150 jobs. Of that, it found 50 companies that are under 100,000 employees and are not staffing and recruiting agencies. And now it's getting to work finding people at those 50 companies who would be good hiring managers to target. And so what the agent is doing here is it's going through line by line through each job that it found and thinking about, okay, what is the job title? Who would be one step up in the organization who would likely have sway or decision-making power over the hiring for that role? So we can target that person, right? So if it's a software engineer role, it will look for a engineering manager role. If it's a director of engineering role, it will look for a VP of engineering or a CTO. And so Flynt is thinking critically about who are we looking to target here? And then it is combing the web to find people who match that targeting at those companies for us to reach out to. And so once it finds these people, then it will also look for their emails to give us the contact information for them so that we can effectively reach out to them. So right now it's finding the people. In just a few moments, oh, here we go. It is now finding the emails. And then once this is complete, this page will pop up to tell us all the details, the results. It'll show us our leads, and then it will also show us an email to let us know that the lead generation has been completed. As you can see, the agent has completed the search, and as we spoke about, it found 150 jobs that met our initial criteria. From those 150 jobs, 50 companies fit the bill for us, and from those 50 companies, it was able to find 30 hiring managers or 30 leads who we can reach out to. And so we can click here to see view leads and see what it got for us. And all these look really good. And we have links to the job descriptions and we have the hiring managers. These are all roles in the Bay Area at companies under 100,000 employees. And then also we can look at what is the title for the hiring managers, right? So for software engineer role, senior software manager, software engineer role, engineering manager. And so you can see just how targeted all of the leads are that Flynt has given us. So that is how we are using AI agents within Flynt to automate so much of the manual legwork that we used to do to create those lead lists for us. And the best part is with Flynt, it will run every single day. And so you don't have to lift a finger from here on out. It really is a set it and forget it situation. Once you have all the filters and criteria set to your liking, Flynt will do that research for you every single day. So you always start with a fresh inbox of hot leads ready to go that you can reach out to right away. And you're saving instantly 30, 60, 90 plus minutes every day. So when you're thinking about how to include AI agents in your workflow, consider Flynt as the best option to be able to automate all of the manual legwork that has been taking up so much of your time. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.